Say, hey now, baby. Give me some grapes. Make me a decent ass little meal, you dig? Yo, what down? Greetings, greetings. Peace, love, and light, man. I don't like how this shit smell like that sea moss. One thing I love is, especially this new version of me. Especially the people that don't know me and they now seeing this whole new version or get to meet a whole new version of me now. Not even knowing what I come from, just my whole past life. I like when people just come in my new life or just come in my life in general and assume without even knowing me for real. You did? Because, like, you seeing a whole new version. A whole new version. Not only that, I know where God is taking me. So at the same time, you could just tell, like, people have no God in them, no understanding. Yo, what down, Brody? Peace, love, and light. God bless. Missed y'all too, man. Missed you too, Brody. Shit, man, I just been, you know, mental health, depression, anxiety, all that shit, man. Not only that, working. So I just been in a crazy space mentally. But all praise to the Most High. I try not to get too wrapped up in this online shit. Man, for real. I honestly feel like shit, we all going through it though, to be real. Everybody going through it, but that's why God is important, man. But yeah, I love it when I'm gonna have to throw some of that shit out. I got some of that old fruit and shit in there. I've been so mentally, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Likewise, man. I'm glad you okay too, man. Yeah, I just been really like, I ain't gonna lie, these past 2 weeks been brutal, man, mentally. Shit been brutal. Cause I get into a certain space mentally and I neglect myself. That ain't good, man. Like, I be getting into a space where I don't want it. I already don't like eating and shit, but I just get in that space where I don't be wanting to drink no water, none of that shit. And all that shit on top of stress ain't no good. But like I said, I don't like to get too caught up in this shit, which is why I do what I do. You gotta make time for yourself, man. I don't chase this shit. At the same time, I do what I want. I don't chase nothing but God, man. If God sees it's fit and it's meant for me to have it, then it is what it is. But yeah, like I was saying, I like when people get a chance to see this version of me, and they be like, and they see like, they don't know the shit that I come from. Like, I ain't never been without, never. This version of me now, you see now, this is a whole new version. I really don't care about material shit and shit like that, but when it comes to material shit, I done had over 20 fucking cars. I done made all the money, fast money, all that shit. Like, I done ran circles in this lifetime, man. So when people see a whole new version of me now, and they wonder why I'm so, I always been humble, but you might not see me with, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's like a whole new different, it's like a whole new different ball game with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't dressing up no more. I ain't popping out. I ain't driving. I ain't doing none of that shit. Mind you, if I want to, I can go get me a car. That be the fucked up part about this shit. Like, in this life shit, people be so hooked on material shit that they don't even understand, and especially when crossing paths with certain individuals. Like, I'm very in tune, intuitive, spiritually. So I don't need a want for shit. I don't need a want for shit. And when I tell people how real God is, people just think you're supposed to just be chasing shit. Like, we all want good out of life. We all want to be able to be in a position where we don't need or want shit, money, none of that shit. But in reality, in my mind, I already have that shit. In my mind, I'm already rich. I'm already a millionaire. I already have these things. So it's like I didn't already been in positions where I didn't have everything. So it's like I'm so numb to this life shit that don't nothing excite me no more. Don't nothing excite me no more. At the same time, don't nothing excite me no more to the point where shit, I forgot what it was like to have fun. I don't even know like what I don't even know the whole meaning behind that shit because it's like, what is it? Like, you know what I'm saying? But this is why God is important because at the same time, people might look at this whole different version of me now and be like, man, he ain't on shit. But in reality, behind the scenes, and that's the thing, I don't need a team. I don't need nobody. I don't need shit but God. I can do this shit myself. As long as I got God, I don't need nobody. But, you know what I'm saying? That shit just be, you know how they say, and I be trying to tell people, be careful. You know how they say, be careful, you might be entertaining an angel. So people be so caught up in this worldly shit, I just be like, I don't have no energy for that shit. None. I done did everything in the fucking book. I done did literally everything. Especially when it come to business, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like to a point where I done gave motherfuckers game on shit, but don't nothing excite me no more, man. Nothing. But one thing with this move that God has put me in, this position God has put me in, is that I'm learning to trust God more. Like I say this shit before, I always say this shit, but until you put in that position where you don't have nothing else to rely on, shit get real, boy. Especially in this life shit. This shit get real. And motherfuckers be looking at me like, how the fuck? Shit. Sometimes I ask myself that shit. Like, how the fuck am I, you know what I'm saying, making it? Shit, God. That's why I don't have no, I tell people all the time, you can't come at me with no money shit, none of that shit, because I don't care about that shit. And people think that you got to have some type of aspirations for shit just so you can be able to get somewhere in life financially. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I damn sure ain't out here trying to keep up with the Joneses, man. Motherfucking call me broke, whatever you motherfucking call me, I'm content. Because at the end of the day, behind the scenes, you don't know what the fuck I got going on. And that's how you miss out on your blessing. You did? Never judge a book by its cover. That's why you never know who you entertaining. You know what I'm saying? People really be talking that shit, but they don't believe in manifestation. They don't believe that you can really manifest shit. Like, with certain things, people like you have to put the work in. But that's at some point that's some form of chasing. Like you have to be comfortable with what you're doing, and you have to do that shit like it's, you know what I'm saying. Have to be routine. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying. Like I don't do the shit that I do because I'm trying to get somewhere. No, I do this shit because I like to do this shit genuinely. Genuinely. And sometimes you can get overwhelmed with shit because on the outside looking in and then looking at everybody else's life, people got to understand that shit. What's meant for you is what's meant for you. But I'm starting to embrace this shit even more because I'm literally in a position where it's just me and God. Especially when I come home, it's nothing but silence, peace. I can hear myself think. I can hear God more clearer. But I come from chaos, literally. You meeting a whole new different version of me to a point where when a motherfucker talk to me, I just don't have no interest in shit else. I don't have no interest in nothing. You want to talk about money? I have no interest in that shit. None. None. Motherfucker can say what they want. Motherfucker gonna call you broke, all that shit, but don't understand that behind the scenes, I'm on a whole nother level, especially spiritually. I'm on a whole nother level. Spiritual realm, I'm already, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, I'm already who I am. I don't need a certain amount of money or be in a certain amount of position to feel like I made it in anything that I'm doing. Because in reality, I'm already there. I'm already doing it. You dig? I'm already rich. I'm already, you know what I'm saying? I'm rich because I got life. I got God. I'm rich in spirit. I don't care about fucking money. And I had to tell people that shit over and over again. Don't come at me with no extra shit thinking, oh, that shit's supposed to move me. No. I don't give a fuck about no money. I don't. I don't give a fuck about shit but God, man. Can't sway me with that bullshit. And the motherfucker might be like, oh, well, you think I ain't no shit. But my work ethic is out of this world. Like, not only that, I have the energy. But I'm in a process where I'm conquering myself. I don't care about shit else. You did? I'm getting down to every detail of myself. You did? Like I'm so tapped in with my damn self that I really don't even have time to be entertained by nothing else. Don't nothing else move me, man. And I can honestly say where I'm at in life now, today, I'm comfortable. Of course, we all want more out of life, but it's like, shit, in due time, goddammit. When it's meant to happen, it'll happen. I didn't, I've been chasing shit since a shorty. And I learned that you ain't gonna get nowhere chasing that shit. Nowhere. You ain't gonna get nowhere in life chasing shit. I don't chase, I attract. If it ain't meant for me, then it ain't meant for me. I don't give a fuck about no money. See, people might think I don't even need $1 million. I don't even need $100,000. I don't need 20,000. I don't need 10,000. I can make it with nothing because I come from nothing. Man, that's one thing that shit taught me was how to survive. But I'm not saying I want to be in survival mode for the rest of my life, but at the end of the day, when it's meant to be, it'll happen. I'm so numb to all the bullshit that I don't even know, nothing excites me no more. Nothing. Motherfucker be talking all that good shit, yeah, okay. Cause the type of motherfucker I am, I'm the type of motherfucker that really, I can really put people in position. That's my whole goal. You know what I'm saying? Cause only God knows once I'm ready and I get to where I need to go, you ain't gotta have nothing. I'm helping. And a motherfucker might think just cause you might not have nothing, you might not even have a job, you might not have a car, but you might know some shit. And I love playing dumb. I love to play dumb on motherfuckers. People don't even know. Especially for the chosen one. Your ass is being tested. Real shit. Don't chase nothing. Attract that shit. This shit is energy. Anything you want in this world, you can have that shit. But I play dumb, especially if the energy not all the way there. You gotta understand. When you cross paths with me, it's either a motherfucking a test or your ass in trouble. Either way it go. all about how you take it. But the crazy part is, that's some red cedar grapes. I might be the answer to what you looking for, because I might know something. I play dumb all day. Especially if it's not genuine and if it's not in my best interest. First of all, if it's not genuine, it ain't in my best interest in the first place. So I'm gonna play dumb with you. What are you willing to do? All it takes is one little thing. Mind you, I already can read minds and telepathic, all that shit. You tell a normal motherfucker that shit going one end out the other. But I already know what you own before you even communicate with me. Nope. You're not worthy. Because in this day and age, especially when it comes to money, there's always going to be some agenda, secret agenda behind this shit. Straight up. I don't want, like, if I'm going to be friends with a motherfucker, it ain't going to be about no money. I come in love. It ain't going to be about no business. Mind you, the motherfucker I am, because my goal is to help millions. I want to have my own shelters. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I want to be able to single moms, single fathers, you know what I'm saying? Just family households, they might not have a car, and I can just buy them one. No strings attached. That's the type of motherfucker I am. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about no money, business plan, none of that shit. And the average motherfucker would be like, well, you're not gonna get nowhere like that. Watch me. Watch me. Because what you don't understand is this shit is energy. So if you cross paths with me, you ain't cross paths with me for nothing. I attracted this shit. But you gotta understand, when you cross paths with the chosen, this shit is a test, or either your ass is in trouble. It's a warning or either a test. Either way it go. Because guess what? If God sent you to help the chosen, and you have no knowledge of that, and you don't even fathom that shit, guess what? All your shit is going down. Because guess what? Damn, I didn't even know I had a piece of cake in there. My mom, I'm eating that. But you gotta understand, man. Not everybody in this life is fucking human. When you tell a motherfucker that, shit might sound crazy to an average motherfucker. But this is a very magical place. This planet is magical. Which is why everything is energy. And you got different energies you can operate in depending on where you want to go about this shit. This is why I play dumb with motherfuckers all day. Shit that motherfuckers be talking about, I done did it. I done done this shit. Made my little money out this shit and got the fuck out. Because at the end of the day, I understand how far you can go with certain things. Everything ain't meant for everybody. Just because he made $1 million doing that shit don't mean you gonna make $1 million doing it. I have gifts. I have real life gifts and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I don't have to rely on one source. I don't have to rely on a business plan or no shit like that. I don't. God made me special. And whatever he has in store for me, that's what I'm waiting for. First of all, I don't put my trust in humans. I don't trust humans. You can't rely on that shit. Because humans, they always want something out the shit. It might seem like this shit is genuine and no. That's why I love testing motherfuckers. Because the motherfucker gonna reveal themselves way before. Motherfucker gonna just reveal themselves before you even get a chance to even. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much for people to reveal themselves. The minute people don't get what they want or shit don't go how they want it to go, guess what? You're gonna see a real side of their ass. No. Should be funny, man. And then that's why you gotta watch what you say. Because the chosen, we pay attention to every little thing you say. You might be making a point, but guess what? Your point just cost your ass. Yo, what down? Greetings, my fellow galactic sister. God bless, Queen. Peace, love, and light. But your ass just revealed yourself. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what I know, you can't put a price on that shit. You can't come at me with money when I'm comfortable with God and living the way I'm living. Not everybody's out here chasing millions and chasing that dollar, man. One of my goals is to be financially free. But at the same time, I'm already free. I don't need that shit. I don't need it to be free. I don't. For real, it's deeper than just chasing a bag and trying to look up on $1 million, because that's all it is. It don't matter how many strategies you pull or what you do, but at the end of the day, guess what? All that shit is temporary. All of it. I don't care what type of business you come up with, the shit temporary. Over time, the shit lose value. Over time. And not only that, if you're not in the right place spiritually, mentally, you just a motherfucker with a bunch of paper. In reality, talk to a motherfucker that had it all. I don't need to go buy a new car. I don't need to go do all that shit. I got everything I need, literally. Everything. Because guess what? Behind the scenes, that's why I move the way I move. I do shit different. Everything don't need to be, you know what I'm saying, put out there. Just like God said, you can't tell every fucking thing. Can't tell every fucking thing, man. But I love when a motherfucker assume. Not only that, take this shit for granted, because at the end of the day, fuck that money. And I say that shit proudly. I don't give a fuck about no money. I'm rich in spirit, goddammit. Straight on up. Now that's eternal. I'm not saying it like having a car is useless and all that shit, but I done had so much in this life shit, and God has provided me with so much to the point where I don't see no motherfucking I don't see no value in that shit besides transportation. But me coming from where I come from Chicago. Like, I don't give a fuck about not having no, you know what I'm saying? I can walk, I can motherfucking, there's other ways around this shit. And if you smart enough, you will stick close to what you know. It's cool to have, but in the time being, right now I'm in my separation / isolation stage. So God don't want me to be caught up in that shit, all that shit right now. It's not meant for it right now. There's no use for it right now. You dig? But I just love that shit when a motherfucker be on the outside looking in and they going off the motherfucking material shit to assume a person's wealth or a person's well-being. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these motherfuckers just seeing motherfuckers make it with certain shit and they out here chasing that shit. I ain't chasing shit. Bitch, I'm gonna kill your ass. I ain't chasing shit. I ain't chasing shit but God. You gonna fly on my finger? Fucking bitch. For real, like, people need to wake the fuck up. Because at the end of the day, even just based off of the shit that we going through right now. And I be trying to tell people, like, can you see that in reality, everybody's fucking broke? Money ain't fucking real. Ain't none of that shit real, man. All this shit is an illusion. All of it. Especially this whole new version, this whole new, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I'm on now. Like, when it's time, it'll be time. But I don't need to jump through no hoops to get anything out of life. That's the difference, man. Especially with the chosen. Whole time, I'm damn near on the same playing field as you. You sitting back judging, but at the end of the day, I got damn near everything you got. What more can you have as an adult? Once you get to up in age, all that other extra shit go out the window. Yeah, we all want to be in a position where, you know what I'm saying? You can take care of your mama. Motherfucking take care of your kids. But what if I was to say, everybody got everything that they need already? Only thing is just the illusion that was created by man to make you feel less than your damn self or make you feel like you ain't got it all together. When in reality, you're talking about paper. We talking about fucking paper. You ain't got no goals spiritually, I can't rock with that shit. Spiritually, fuck that money. What do you have in store spiritually? You know what I'm saying? Cause all that shit come easy if you ask me. Especially for a motherfucker like me. I got gifts. I got gifts. I don't have to go out my way and start up no business and do all that extra shit. I can use what God gave me. Only motherfuckers that's out there chasing that shit, these business and all that shit, motherfuckers ain't got no gifts. No gifts. Nothing about themselves is exciting. This is why they have to go chasing that shit. As long as I got God, I can live like this forever. I don't mind struggling forever. I don't. And this shit is only a struggle if you make it. I don't mind working a job forever if I have to. I don't mind that shit. What's wrong with that? You dig? Everything ain't for everybody. People gotta understand it's God that's in control. You might think you got it all in control, but no. You did. I'm a whole different ballgame, and I'm powerful. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Straight on up. Don't none of that shit move me. Nothing. Because most motherfuckers is around this bitch pretending. Putting on a facade like they got it like that. And them be the main ones going through the most shit. Them the ones that be fucked up for real. Because you portraying some shit when in reality your ass broke and spiritually broke. And you wonder why motherfuckers can make all this money and they ass be fucking miserable. I do this shit because I like to do this shit. I'm not chasing shit. This is why I can get off this motherfucker for a week, damn near a month, and come back because I'm not chasing no views and no all that shit. What I was about to do. I can use this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't let this shit, I don't let this shit. Come on, man. One thing I told myself is I would never go outside myself to make it nothing. It no matter what it is. Whatever you want to do that shit. Just fucking do it. Don't hold yourself back and don't worry about what motherfuckers are saying. Because at the end of the day, what you doing can work for you. And while them same motherfuckers, and all they can do is go behind your back and gossip and say this, say that. But in reality, guess what? You winning from the shit. That's why I always tell people, like, whatever you say you want to do that shit. Fuck what people talking about. We did. That's why I'm really too much not, you know what I'm saying? The way this shit is, can't knock people for what they, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might have a passion to do the certain shit they do. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's porn. If you got a passion for that shit, that's something you want to do the shit. You feel me? Continue to put God first and do the shit. Only God can judge you. And at the same time, that don't make you less just because you doing shit different than other motherfuckers. Now, at the end of the day, you might have a blueprint. You might have a game plan. And watch, the same motherfuckers who talk shit gonna be the same motherfuckers trying to do that shit behind your back. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. That happened with every fucking thing I done. That's why I don't procrastinate on shit. If you gonna do some shit, do it. Fuck it. Fuck what motherfuckers talking about. You did? Let motherfuckers talk. Let motherfuckers gossip. Because it might work out for you. And them same motherfuckers will be them same motherfuckers with their hand out or wishing they would have teamed up, wishing they would have did that shit. Damn, I wish I would have. At least, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, fuck. Dig. I don't let nothing or what nobody talking about convince me that what I'm doing ain't enough. Fuck out of here. Cause you wanna go chasing shit, I don't do all that. And this coming from a motherfucker that had tried everything. I done started multiple fucking businesses. I done did every fucking thing. Some I had some success at, some I didn't. Most of them I didn't. But if you're not willing to lose, how you gonna? What you know what it's like to be a winner? And that damn sure don't make you a loser. Because you tried. You just learning from experience. I love that shit when a motherfucker judge me on the outside looking in or just and then try to say some little slick shit like, well, if I wasn't woo-woo, I wouldn't woo-woo. I wouldn't be talking to woo-woo. If you ain't get the message of what I'm telling you, then your ass gonna forever be lost. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. Your ass is a lost soul. Period. What worked for somebody else don't mean it's gonna work for you. That might be what God had in store for that person. Don't mean that's what God got in store for you. People don't even take long enough time to figure themselves out. They just jump on the next thing smoking. Oh, this person made $1 million doing this. Let me jump on that bandwagon. Fuck that. That's one thing I've told myself. is I would never go outside myself to do nothing. This motherfucking YouTube shit, music, all the gifts I have, I wouldn't go outside myself because I can use what God gave me and attract. Let's go. Most motherfuckers out here chasing money, all that shit. Spiritually dead. Have nothing going on. No purpose. Of course, you might have some motherfuckers out there that their gift is starting up businesses and being able to scale that shit. And that don't mean it might be for you. And hearing what somebody else did or what somebody else made off of what they did, that shit don't move me. That don't mean it's gonna work for me. Because if it worked for them and you claim that this is who you, why they ain't put you in position? Motherfucking easy, like if motherfucker making all this money, you think ain't gonna help one of my guys? Like, here, put you in the game. Fuck that. Now these right here pissed me off. I found this out yesterday. These shits, I've been buying this shit the whole time. And these bitches damn near $10. And this shit say, and I usually read the ingredients, but I'm thinking about a price that they good and they raw. Ingredients may contain peanuts, tree nuts, milk, eggs, soy, and sesame seeds. Why do you need soy, milk, and all that shit? It's some fucking pumpkin seeds. That's what be fucking me up with this diet, man. It's like they just gotta sprinkle shit with a little bit of poison. Have your ass thinking you eating healthy whole time. Now, really don't want because of the soy. But I need my extra protein. So I'm only gonna do a little bit of these and I'm gonna find me another brand. But if you just want plain pumpkin seeds, do not go for this brand. Don't go for this shit. They ain't even have to do all that. That shit be pissing me off. You got some hemp seed. It's like they gotta sprinkle the shit when we be thinking we be. Shit like that be making me just want to say, fuck the diet. But I'm at a point in my life where I've been telling people, especially by the vibrations going up, you're not gonna be able to, this was different. You know what I'm saying? Do as you please. But you gotta have some type of balance with your diet, because you was not gonna be able to make it with them shitty ass diets, especially as we go on and we go up in frequency. And if you don't know, this was one hot ass summer. Just think about what it's gonna be next summer. Got some flaxseed. And one thing they didn't report is how many people passed out and fucking literally died because from that sun this year. But at the same time, my body ain't rocking with that shit no more, man. I ain't gonna lie. My body is just not rocking with this shit no more. I have to eat like this now. And of course, as you go up in vibration, you're not gonna be able to continue to do that shit because that shit blocks your whole fucking. That shit blocks your whole energy. I thought I got some avocado. That shit blocks your whole energy flow. You did? I want my shit to flow. So, not only that, it's just no good, man. Look. And it ain't worked out in like damn near 2 weeks. I've been eating donuts and cakes and shit every day, literally. Another thing I like about calisthenics, that muscle ain't going nowhere. If I was weight training, I'd be around this bitch. I'd have shaped like a motherfucker. Calisthenics, I can go at least a couple months, probably 6 months without working out and still be in shape. That's just crazy. Appreciate the likes, peace, love, and light. God bless. I'm coming back down in weight. Like I said, I've been eating cakes and shit, sugar. That sugar, that shit. That shit be having me feel like shit. But like I said, when I go through those, that's why I know depression and all that shit is the devil. Because that shit put me in a place where I literally neglect myself. Think about it. Depression, poor diet, all that shit ages you. Not only that, shit can kill you, man. Motherfucking heart attack, high blood pressure, all that shit. I meant to get me a motherfucking coconut water. Actually, I'm gonna try to Be on here more consistently. Never know with me though. I might wake up tomorrow and be like, fuck that shit. I don't finna get my ass back in the gym though. You dig? I gotta regain my energy back though. Get back at weight. I gotta do these dishes. Fucking pop cans. That's how I get. I got 3 Pepsi cans, a Coke can, I got 2 cakes and I got a cake and a muffin in the refrigerator. I said I was gonna eat that shit, but I'm finna throw it out. But honestly, once you get your body used to not eating shit, I'm going back to 1 meal a day. I'm still gonna implement certain things, but I'm in a space in my life where I don't wanna have to rely on food, nothing. Nothing but God, man. This shit fucked me up. Yeah, man, $10 for this bullshit. This shit's supposed to be organic. I should have known better brand. We know the shit that they make. All they ass make is poison. It's my first and only meal of the day. And I gotta make some sea moss. But I might do it tomorrow, because I only got 1 jug of water left. But I'm gonna need that sea moss by tomorrow though. That's the only thing. But I'm off tomorrow. I got some in there I can blend up. I might just do that. Brand new blueberries and I didn't even touch them. That's how I get. Now I gotta throw them away. I might just go ahead and blend this up. Gotta be picky about the sea moss. But it's cool though, I ain't did shit but wash it, put it in here. So I might can blend this up. That's what I might do. do that to tomorrow. The whole thing behind what I'm saying is, man, let go and let God, man. Whatever you want to do that shit. Don't judge yourself. Don't procrastinate. Just fucking do it. Put God first and fucking do it. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck if you want to do porn. If you want to motherfucking strip, do the shit. But one thing I can say is, and it might be hard, but don't let that shit move you money-wise. Don't do it for the money. Because that shit gonna come with the territory anyway. Just do the shit because you want to do it. If you doing anything for money, shit ain't gonna work out. You gotta have some type of passion for what you doing in some way. Because the money gonna come. Money come with the territory. That's how you master that shit. You did? Damn, I look good. About time for a redo, but I'm gonna let these bitches stay in damn near another month, probably half a month. I got all this new growth. Boy, if it wasn't for God, boy, I woke up today. That's the thing with me, though. God instilled some shit in me that it don't matter what the fuck I'm going through. As soon as I wake up, I just had that Spirit of God just, they call it the Holy Ghost, Spirit of God. I just had that feeling where I just be like, man, you did, go about my day. A motherfucker never know. Motherfucker never know. I can cry in front of your ass and you will never know it. That's how cold I am with this shit. Because I can't do nothing but be a light. It's not in me to operate. See, motherfuckers be talking about matching energies. That shit ain't in me to act to be like that. Just because a motherfucker be in a certain way, it ain't in me to be like, okay, I'm finna be like this. It ain't in me to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I done been in a position where I be like, man, I'm just not even gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not even gonna show no emotions or nothing to that shit. As soon as I get around a motherfucker, straight light, straight love. Like I done forgot about the whole fucking pep talk I just had with myself. Cause it ain't in me to be evil or negative in no way. It ain't in me to be like that. Besides, that shit takes too much energy. That shit take too much energy. Walking around with your head up your ass all day, mad at the world. There's some motherfuckers out there walking around. Damn, bitch, I don't want to do that. Like, the other day I was in the store, this lady coming up, mean as hell. And she instantly get to going off on somebody for no reason. Talking about some she was in her way. And you still gonna be in my way. All she had to do was literally walk around the lady. Literally. I'm like, damn. You gotta understand, a lot of motherfuckers is miserable, man. Yo, what down? Peace, love, and light. God bless. They most definitely ain't meant to be walking around like this all day. Like, I can't see how motherfuckers do that. Walking around mugging all day, mad at the world, because your life turned out the way it is. Fuck that. I cannot do that shit. Motherfuckers be ready to crash the fuck out. Motherfuckers be ready to crash out. But that's the whole trick in this shit. That's how the devil works. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker want to get you in a position where they crash out, take your ass with them. And then, you know, understand this shit is a whole spiritual war. So at the same time, they did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker that jumped in their body and just to get you to get out of character. Soon as you do it, you get their ass all open access to your ass. And once your ass get up out this shit, guess what? On to the next one. That's why I don't let shit get, it take a lot for me to get mad. Cause if I get mad, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't fear nobody. I'm only afraid of what I do. I know as far as I'm gonna take the shit. So this is why I have to keep a lid over my anger and all that shit. That's one thing I'm working on though, cause I got a fucking anger problem. Motherfuckers think they got an anger problem until you piss a motherfucker off that real deal got an anger problem. Cause I know once I start, ain't gonna be no stopping. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep going until I pick everybody off. And when it comes to the streets, I will run circles around your ass. Motherfuckers on this bitch operating out of anger, I got your ass right where I want you to be. You coming at me out of anger, I'm gonna outthink your ass every time. You can't beat a spiritual person. The only thing you can do is get a motherfucker out of character. That's the only thing a motherfucker can do. But if I was to really go at it with a motherfucker, I would pick your ass off. Cause I know what you gonna do before you do it. Before you fucking do it. And I would sit back and wait on you cause you coming out of anger and have a whole fucking shit set up on your ass. You did? That's why that street shit don't move me no more, man. That shit don't move me. I live that shit. Literally. Still living that shit and trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Outgrowing that shit. That shit don't get you nowhere in life. All that tough ass shit don't get your ass nowhere in life but a target on your back. Because at the end of the day, a motherfucker like me, I will wait long enough. And not only that, I'm light, so it ain't nothing for me to get close to a motherfucker. Nothing. Nothing. That's why I'm dangerous. But I don't use that shit to my advantage. I don't motherfucking manipulate people. I don't do none of that shit. I'm genuine. So it takes a lot to piss me off because I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm coming at your ass full force. time I don't motherfucking respond, it's out of love. But after that, you only got so many fucking chances. Like, cause that's one thing I don't like, is bullies. You think you a bully? You know, we all knows what happened to the bully at the end of the movie. You did. I'm small, but I'll step on a motherfucker quick. I don't give a fuck how big you is. All that big shit don't mean shit to me. And that's another thing I don't like. I don't like when a motherfucker bigger than me, when a big motherfucker walk around and want to size motherfuckers. A motherfucker smaller than you want to size a motherfucker up. I would run circles around you. Don't nothing happen unless I allow it. So the whole time motherfucker think they getting over on you, I'll let you. Cause you know. Your life was in my hands. You did. Finna get my ass out of here, man. Take me to shit. Lay down. You know I ain't sleepy. Take me a motherfucking nap. I'm the map. I'm the map! Got that shit, shorty. Finna take that cake, throw that shit out. I don't want no more sugar, no more sweets. That shit had me feeling like shit all week. Getting out the bed, back hurting and shit. Legs hurting and shit. I'm like, this ain't never me. I ain't never had these problems. Every time I eat that shit, body be fucked up. Inflammation. I'm getting back on my shit, man. But I thank God for the fuck ups. You know why? Learn from that shit. Now I know. You get that shit out your system, man. Now I'm not even looking at that shit. I'm finna throw that shit away. I don't need it. You did? Sometimes you gotta tell yourself, like, yeah, I'm a god, I'm a king. I'm a god, I'm a queen. Why would I keep settling for something like fucking sugar, man? Come on now. That shit's so weak. How the fuck do I keep letting that shit win? Fuck that shit, man. You did? Spiritual gangster. Fuck you talking about. Down. Drop me a deuce, man. You did. Till next time, stay safe, stay healthy, God bless. It's your boy Red, man. Appreciate the lights. Peace, love, and light. Till next time. Damn, I already said that. Fuck it. Till next time, stay safe, stay healthy, God bless. It's your boy Red, man. Extraterrestrial. Come in peace. Might jump back on this bitch later, though. I was gonna keep this bitch rolling, but finna drop me a deuce. And I gotta clean up a little bit. You did? Probably take me a nap. Catch y'all on next one. Appreciate the lights. God bless. You did?